Morning, my friend. So, this morning, I'm not really sure what to talk about. I'm being completely honest. I think we'll speak about estrogenics and just kind of what I've been learning with that. I think that's a pretty good topic to start on, just because they're so prevalent nowadays. Like, we need to avoid them if we want to live healthy lives. So yeah. So let's talk about estrogenics, yeah? Alright. So what estrogenics are basically is they're artificial chemicals or materials that act like estrogen in our bodies. And so whenever we absorb them, they go into our bodies and they bind to an estrogen receptor. Right? Now normally estrogen isn't bad by itself, okay? You know, you need it for, bone growth, just growth in general. It's necessary for like sexual function, all that stuff. I'm not a not a master of what normal estrogen does, but generally it's a good thing. Okay, if it's in the proper balances, it's a good thing. All right, so that's nice. Okay. Problem is whenever we get all this artificial stuff pumped into our bodies, it starts activating the estrogen receptor whenever we don't need it. Right, and this can cause issues because too much estrogen causes you to be infertile, fat. It weakens your immune system, makes you more susceptible to getting cancer and stuff. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And so this stuff is like a genuine problem, because not only is it affecting us, it's affecting literally everywhere. Like every single animal is having these issues because the stuff that is estrogenic is literally everywhere. Primarily, I think it was pesticides was one of the huge contributing factors, but also microplastics, so phthalates. Those are also a huge one. But yeah, they're not good, to say the least. Not good for this planet. Not good for us. But yeah, so let's talk about where they are, right? So the first one was plant estrogens. So soy, flaxseed, those are estrogenic plants. So if you need a reason to avoid those, there you go. Okay, they're just not good for you, right? People are drinking soy milk, soy, all this crap. The only thing soy that you honestly are good to be eating is soy sauce, because it's fermented, so it's kind of broken down. The next one is ZEA, which is basically like a microestrogen, which is just fancy terminology for its fungus that produce estrogen-like substances. So ZEA, I think like the official word is like zeanolone, I think. Zeanolone. I don't know if I got that right. But basically, it's a type of mold that develops in grains specifically. So if your food is made from moldy grains, or an animal is fed moldy grains and it gets into their fats, they basically are storing estrogen in their bodies, just chilling. Like, it's just chilling there. No bueno, bro. Absolutely no bueno. Next one is, I think, APEs, so alkylphenols. And a lot of these they're like chemical byproducts. So they're made from like paper milling. I forgot the exact origin of these things, but they're pretty common as well. There's BPA, BPS, so like plastics. There's the phthalates. There's fragrances and parabens. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff out there, and I forgot the rest, but those are the main few estrogenic compounds out there. that will disrupt your hormones, okay? So I really think that avoiding these things is super crucial. Now, honestly, it's kind of impossible to avoid them completely because plastic is just like literally everywhere. And so are fragrances, and so is all this stuff. Like, bro, whenever I go to school, these girls, bro, like, these girls who put on perfume profusely, they're literally just spraying like fragrance everywhere. It's awful. It's literally awful. And now, for most people, ignorance is bliss, but I'm cursed. But I'm cursed with the knowledge of knowing that stuff is lowering my testosterone, increasing my estrogen. It feels awful, bro. So, so yeah, just understand that whenever you learn this stuff and you really pay attention, you're not gonna look at the world the same. You're gonna realize, oh, that's estrogenic. Oh, that person is drinking out of a plastic water bottle. Oh crap. So yeah. Overall, it looks pretty bleak. It's scary, honestly. Like, because it's grim. It's grim, the outlook on this. Because, like, early exposure to phthalates, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast with Shauna Swan, and she was saying how exposure to, like, phthalates in the womb literally made your genitals look weirder. Think about that, bro. Like, they made them smaller, and it made you have a higher chance of infertility as you get older. What? So, just to think about that, like if my mom was like just like chilling, right, just existing because she didn't know about this stuff, and then I'm exposed in the womb, right? Suddenly I'm screwed. It's like, what the heck, bro? Right? And it isn't my mom's fault. It's the fact that we live in a world that's just poisoned. And so the outlook is grim, you know? Like, if I'm infertile, and you're infertile, and our homies are infertile, bro, who's gonna be left? Who's gonna be left, dude? It's gonna be a select few people that got lucky, you know? So, yes, it's something serious to watch out for, and so there's no time like the present to start preparing. You know, just start getting this crap out of your life. So yeah, here's the action step of the video. All right, get rid of plastics. Okay, stop wearing plastic stuff. Right? I don't care if your favorite shirt is polyester. Get rid of it, bro. That's gonna poison you and your future children. Imagine. You don't have any children, right? And at the end of your life, you have to face your ancestors who said, bro, why didn't you have any children? And you have to say, oh, I didn't have any children because I wore my favorite shirt. That's the stupidest thing ever, bro. So, that's gotta be like the most ridiculous thing ever. Or you just keep on drinking out of plastic water bottles. Like, this stuff is easy, dude. It's easy to get rid of, okay? Just follow the 80-20 rule whenever you're doing this stuff, okay? 80-20 rule is basically largest contributors, smallest actions, basically. So just stop drinking out of plastic water bottles. Wear cotton clothes. Sleep in cotton sheets, right? The big hitters that you touch most of the day, right? Clothes, right? The stuff that's touching my skin right now is like 90% cotton, right? Anything else is just not there. I try and limit exposure to receipts, all this stuff, right? I try and get the best source food. Obviously, that's not possible 100% of the time, but I store my food in a Tupperware container that's glass, Like, it's these small little things that are going to build up and overall build you that health that you need. Because this stuff is like just absolutely just wrecking people's health, right? Like, estrogen, like overactive estrogen makes you fat, again makes you infertile, weakens your immune system, bro. Literally makes you more susceptible to sickness, right? So I mean, I've been contributing my lack of sickness to the fact that I've been eating better and just being more active and stuff like that. But there's probably a factor in there that, like, I'm not touching as many estrogens, so my immune system's probably doing better because of that as well, you know? I'm not getting freaking mold estrogen in my freaking body anymore, so it's probably helping, you know? So yeah, overall, main point of this video, pay attention to your environment, okay? That's the most important thing. Look around and see what's affecting you, okay? And try removing some of the BS that's in your environment, right? Whether that's the junk food, whether that's the plastics. Just avoid estrogenics as much as you can, right? Within that list that I gave you, I think you can avoid them, okay? So that basically just means get relatively good source food, grass-fed if you can, pasture-raised. Oh, and one last thing on that list, birth control. I was actually making a presentation on the book that I've learned this stuff from yesterday. I was making a presentation on that, and people were asking me, like, they were very confused, like birth control's bad? They're asking me this stuff, and that's what's really interesting, okay? And so there's a whole philosophical debate on, you know, if birth control's good for you or not, right? Which I'm not going to get into right now. But honestly, I think on a biological level, right, it's designed to literally mess with you. It's literally designed to mess with you. But that's your choice if you want to, you know, take birth control. Okay, that's on you if you want to take that. But the thing is like it's designed to be in there and not metabolize, right? It's literally meant for you, like, it's just meant to increase your estrogen and just, like, keep it there, right, for a while. But the thing is whenever that passes through people's systems and it goes out, it doesn't get filtered by the water systems. And so people, including guys, are drinking diluted birth control. And so that can result, like, if a woman's, like, estrogen is too high whenever she's pregnant, it can result in a chemical abortion, bro. That is messed up, okay? Right? Like, if you're drinking diluted birth control whenever you're pregnant, that's not going to be a good mix. That's just what I'm thinking, man. And as a dude, you shouldn't be having estrogen, that much estrogen in your body anyways. But yet people they're drinking this diluted estrogen in the tap water. I'll probably make an entire video on, like, don't drink the tap water, bro, because, like, that is messed up stuff, right? It tastes like garbage anyways. But yeah, so avoid that list that I was talking about. So plastics, tap water, bad food, you know, avoid some plants. I'll probably make a plant video as well, so avoid plants. But yeah, just watch out for that list. Follow the 80-20 rule. So water, food, clothes, and sheets, right? If you can get all of those sorted out, I think you'll be looking pretty good. So yeah, cotton sheets, filtered water, better food, cotton clothes. Yeah, so I hope this video has helped you out. If you like what I'm saying, go click the subscribe button. Go click the first link down in the description. It's my free community, how to build health. I think I'm going to start making a secondary course on this topic especially, and then something along the lines of, like, detox, you know, getting rid of it. One thing I didn't mention in this video was, like, getting rid of the estrogenics. A really good way to do that is to just go in the sauna and, like, wipe off the sweat. Because if you get into the sauna and you start sweating, it's gonna, like, pull out the molecules with it, and you can wipe them off. But, you know, if you go out and you cool off, they're just gonna get reabsorbed. So bring a towel, wipe it off, right? And do that, and it'll clear some of the stuff out of your body. It's a good way. All right. Anyways, that's enough of my yapping. I'll see you in the next one, bro. Go click the first link down in the description. Go subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff. Be better and have a W day.